Have you ever left a conversation feeling drained, frustrated, or mentally scattered? Almost as if someone just soaked up all your energy like a sponge. If your answer is yes, you are not alone. The ancient Stoic philosophers recognized this thousands of years ago. For them, true strength wasn't in conquering the external world, but in becoming the master of our own inner world. Today, this wisdom is more valuable than ever. In this video, I'm going to show you how to equip yourself with 5 practical shields from the battle-tested wisdom of Stoicism to protect you against the negativity of toxic people. If you're ready to defend your mental fortress and reclaim your inner peace, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tips on this journey. If you're ready, let's equip our first shield. Shield 1. Draw your boundaries and protect your inner citadel. Imagine a fortress of your mind, your peace, and your happiness. This is your inner citadel. Toxic people, often unknowingly, try to create breaches in the walls of this fortress. This is where the first and most important defense of the Stoics begins. Boundaries. Boundaries are not selfishness. They are your mental health insurance. Just as an emperor like Marcus Aurelius protected the borders of Rome from invaders, you must protect your own emotional borders. But how? The key is clarity. Not with passive-aggressive hints, but with calm and clear language. And your most powerful weapon is the I statement. For example, instead of telling a friend who constantly complains, "That's enough. You're so negative. Try this. I understand this is a difficult time for you. But when we constantly discuss these topics, I find myself feeling very tired and sad. Can we take a little break from it? See, this isn't an attack. It's an observation. You are taking responsibility for your own feelings. When your boundaries are clear, you are the one who decides who gets to come inside. Shield 2. The Gray Rock Mission. Remain emotionally unreactive. Some toxic people feed on drama and chaos. Remember, not reacting is not a weakness. They poke at you, and they wait for you to get angry or upset, because your emotional reaction is the gasoline that fuels their fire. This is where the Stoics' secret weapon comes into play. The gray rock method. Imagine you are a smooth, boring gray rock in the middle of a storm. The wind howls, the rain beats down, but the rock doesn't react. It has no edges, nothing to hold on to. Eventually, the storm exhausts its energy and moves on. Your goal is exactly this: to be emotionally boring. Have a coworker who makes sarcastic remarks. Instead of getting defensive, simply say in a calm voice, "That's an interesting perspective," or "I see." No response, no argument, no drama. When you give them no emotional material to feed on, they take their energy and find another target. It is a conscious display of power. When you refuse to play the game ends. Shield 3. Don't take it personally. The problem isn't you. The criticism, anger, or manipulation from a toxic person can feel like an arrow shot straight at your heart. You find yourself wondering, what did I do wrong? The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, it is not things themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. 99% of a toxic person's behavior is not about you. Their behavior is a reflection of their own internal fears, insecurities, and unresolved issues. It's just like a dark rain cloud passing overhead. The cloud casts a shadow, but it's not the fault of the ground below. The moment you stop taking it personally, you strip that poison arrow of its power. You begin to see their behavior not as an attack, but as a symptom of their own inner storm. This doesn't mean you approve of their behavior. It just means you refuse to carry that burden on your own shoulders. This is a liberating realization. Shield 4. Protect your energy, limit exposure, and repair your armor. Even the strongest fortress will wear down under constant attack. The Stoics teach us to focus on what we can control. You may not be able to control a toxic person's behavior, but you can control how much time you spend with them. Let's call this a strategic withdrawal. If possible, increase your physical distance. Politely decline a lunch invitation. Keep a phone call brief. But sometimes that's not possible. The person might be a family member or a coworker. That's when self-care stops being a luxury and becomes a vital act of repairing your armor. Like a warrior tending to their armor and sword after a battle, you must restore your own energy after a toxic interaction. Make time for activities that bring you joy and peace. a walk in nature, listening to music, exercise, meditation. These are your personal toolkits for recovery. Remember, a phone with a full battery is far more functional than one with a low battery. When your energy is high, negativity will have a much harder time penetrating your defenses. Shield 5. Know when to walk away. You've equipped all the shields. You've set your boundaries. You've remained unreactive. You haven't taken it personally, but the person in front of you continues to relentlessly hammer at the walls of your citadel. This is when Stoic wisdom tells us to take the bravest step of all. Walk away. Walking away isn't giving up or losing. On the contrary, it's refusing to waste your valuable resources, your time, your energy, your sanity, in an unwinnable battle. It is the ultimate act of wisdom and self-respect. Sometimes this means ending a friendship, changing a job, or putting a healthy distance between you and a family member. This decision is hard, yes, but the question you must ask yourself is this: is this relationship helping me grow, or is it slowly draining me? If the answer is clear, the power to choose is in your hands. And there you have it, the 5-layered shield of the Stoics. Draw your boundaries. Remain emotionally unreactive. Don't take it personally. Protect your energy. And know when to walk away. These strategies won't completely insulate you from the negativity in the world, because that's impossible. But they will give you the power and the control to prevent that negativity from seeping into your inner citadel. Remember, your greatest power isn't stopping the storms outside, but being the unshakable master of your own inner citadel. If you found this information helpful, you can support us by hitting the like button. What are your methods for dealing with toxic people? Share them with us in the comments. Let's learn from each other. And don't forget to subscribe for more content to strengthen your mental fortitude. Stay centered.